guys, welcome back to Crafting a Story with Miss Nikki and me, Benny. Guess what happens this Thursday? It's gonna be Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. Lots of yummy food, and I get to think about everything I'm thankful for, like my family, my friends, my teachers, my house, everything. So this week what we're going to do is we're going to read a story called Thanksgiving at Our House by P.K. Hallinan. Now, Thanksgiving at P.K. Hallinan's house might be a little different than Thanksgiving at your house. And your Thanksgiving might be different from other years because there might be less people. But that's okay. All we need to do is be thankful for what we have. So we'll read Thanksgiving at Our House, and then we're going to make our very own turkey. It's going to be so exciting. It's a turkey to look at, not to eat. Please don't eat this turkey. Okay, well, let's go ahead and read our story.
Thanksgiving at Our House by P.K. Hallinan. I'm glad for Thanksgiving. It's a wonderful day to count all the blessings that friends bring our way. First, there's my family. We're friends, tried and true, and every Thanksgiving our friendship shines through. We nibble on pancakes as we watch the parades. We dress up like pilgrims and Indian braves. And we like to pitch in with the Thanksgiving meal, from carrying berries to carting off peels, and we keep a close eye on the whipped cream and pie. Then come my playmates. What a wonderful crew of happy companions, and comical too. We like to go hiking in a brisk morning breeze. We dive into piles of colorful leaves. And sooner or later, we're certain to play a game of touch football, running every which way. And when we're all done, we collapse from the fun. Then I have neighbors, my friends on our street. We usually bring them some treats they can eat. It's warming to see how they light up and smile, then invite us inside to chat for a while. But with eyes on the clock, we go back down the block. And soon come my relatives, great friends, one and all. Happy Thanksgiving, we cheerfully call. Then our living room reels with hilarious squeals till we race to our places for the Thanksgiving meal. And it never is long before we break into song. Later that day, as we're saying goodbye, there's one final friend who catches my eye. My trusty dog Rusty is sitting at my feet, impatiently waiting for a Thanksgiving treat. But I know he's been fed, so I pet him instead. Yes, Thanksgiving offers some wonderful ways to appreciate friendships that brighten our days. So I'm grateful for blessings that just never end, but mostly I'm thankful for family and friends. Happy Thanksgiving. The end.
Okay, so for our Thanksgiving craft, we're going to make ourselves a turkey, a coffee filter turkey. For that, you'll need 3 coffee filters. You'll just flatten them out. I got 3 here. You'll need markers to color on them. I'll probably just use the yellows, oranges, and reds, and probably the brown. But you can use any colors you'd like. You need to make the turkey. I found this body that looks like a really giant bowling pin, and there's the gobbler and the feet. I just found them looking through Google Images. You can definitely freehand it. You do need scissors to cut that out. Scissors. Oop, that's a rubber band. You don't need that. I went ahead and cut that out ahead of time so we don't have to waste time on the video. But we'll put that aside for now. You'll need 2, these are 1 inch wide each, pieces of orange for the legs. This is just like if you had a piece of construction paper like this. I just cut them off here and here. Those are about 1 inch. You can make them as wide as you want. My favorite, second only to glitter, which is the googly eyes. Put those aside for now. Of course, you'll need some sort of glue to affix the coffee filters and all the little parts to the turkey. A glue stick would work with most of the things. You might have a little trouble with the googly eyes, but still I've seen it work. And then you'll need either a spray bottle that you put water in and just, or I just prefer to use a bowl of water and a wet paintbrush. This will disperse the marker on your coffee filter. It'll make it bleed out and blend, so it'll have kind of a tie-dye effect. The reason I prefer the bowl and the brush is just because I'm messy, and if I spray water I get it everywhere, so we're just going to use this. So the first thing we're going to do, I also have a tray. I put this I can't think of words today, paper towel down. It'll kind of absorb some of the water. The coffee filter shouldn't take too long to dry, but I just don't want the tray to get too messy, even though it's easy to clean. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'll get a big sheet of paper, put it down here, and I'm gonna go ahead and color in the coffee filters. And you can do these in a design. You can make shapes, or you can just scribble all over it. It all works. Just depends on what look you're going for. Okay, so these are all done. I colored them all differently in different patterns just to see what would happen. So the next step is we're going to take our water and either spray it, or like I am, use a brush to kind of mix the colors together. And we'll do them one at a time. Okay, so that's that, and if you want to, you can always save these paper towels. Look how pretty that is. You could probably do something with that. I'm not going to today. But yeah, that cleans up really easily. And we'll just let those dry. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and give this turkey a face. Okay, so for this part, we have the turkey body, which I'm going to turn around to face me. Sorry. The eyes. Googly eyes, which I'm just gonna lay on there for now. Beak and gobbler, however you did it is fine. And then we're gonna go ahead and glue these on. Again, a glue stick would probably work just fine. I just happen to have this tacky glue, so I'm just gonna use that. Get this little Tom turkey here face. One eye, two eye, and a little beak, and a little gobbler. Now, the fun part, I'm going to give him a little crooked grin. Okay, of course, once again, too much glue. It will dry clear. All right. Now the fun part is the legs. What we're gonna do for our turkey's legs is we're gonna accordion fold these. So all you do is you do one way, and then you flip it and you do it the other way, and back and forth. You can flip the whole paper if you want, or you can just do this. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't know if you guys did the hair portrait. It's like when we made the crimped hair. How cute that was. So there's one leg, all crimpy. And then we'll do the other leg. And again, don't worry about making it perfectly. If they're a little off, they're a little off. Nobody's perfect, not even our turkey. Okay, so you got that. And then we're just gonna glue the little tootsies on there, give them some feet. There's one foot. Too much glue. I just can't do it right without too much glue. Stick that there. Eeks. And there. And then we're gonna give these feet to the turkey. And I'm just gonna put a little dot of glue on each. And I'm gonna plop the turkey right on top of the legs, so the legs are behind him. So that's it. While it's still wet, you can kind of stretch it a bit if you need to. But there's our little Tom turkey, crossing his legs there. Let's see how the legs just kind of dangle. Oop. You might not want to play with it too much till it's dry, or his legs will pop off just like mine just did. But hey, that's what glue's for. So we're gonna go put this aside, let this dry while our coffee filters are drying. And once everything's together, we're just gonna attach the coffee filters to make make his feathers, and it'll all be done. Okay, so everything's nice and dry. This took not even an hour to do. So we have that, and we have our little turkey guy, and his legs are staying on now. Hello. See, his legs are not falling off. Sorry, it's hard to film by myself. So what we want to do is give him his feathers. So what we're going to do is line everything up. I like the vertical one to go in the middle just because it's different than the round ones. So we're going to just glue them on the back, kind of sticking out, and see his giant plumage there. I might stick this one on top. And to do this, you can use your tacky glue or White School glue or whatever. But I'm gonna just use, I think a glue stick. I think tape would work well too, because it's to the back. But I'm gonna go ahead and use the glue stick. I'm gonna go and stick the glue stick all over this guy. This glue stick's kind of icky. Probably should get a new one. I've been using the same one since I started doing the virtual ones in spring, so can't say it hasn't lasted a nice long time. But look, it's not gummy yet, so it's still working. Okay, so now that we've got him totally coated, and remember, it will dry clear. Not that it'll matter so much with this. Now, since I want the ew, gross. Okay, I'll clean that up later. I want the round ones to the sides. I want them kind of near the bottom and out. I want to make him have giant plumage. Plumage is the feathers. So we'll take that one, and I'm going to take this one, put it there. Okay, so you know, I probably shouldn't have put all that down there, but it'll dry, it'll be okay. And since this is the back, it doesn't matter what it looks like. We can do this again. I don't want it to go out, the glue, out where, past the body, just because since these are coffee filters, if you want, you can hang this up on a window and the sun will shine nicely, make little sun catchers out of the coffee filters. So now this, we might want a little bit of glue on. So I'm just gonna take the icky stuff that's sticking there and spread it a little bit under here so it'll stick. That's where tape would come in well too. I got all the icky stuff off, and whatever. Everything's trial and error in crafts. You don't have to do anything a specific, perfect way, especially with these kind of crafts. Maybe once you get into some other kinds, but that's that. And there he is. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off the tripod, and I'll show you it from my perspective. Okay, well, you can't get a really good view of the turkey with the background just because of how The lighting is in the activity room here, but you can see how it shines through there. And I'm gonna go ahead and take him off. And they're gonna kill me. I used the I used the glue that was at the bottom to stick him up, but there he is. Look how handsome our turkey is. So yeah, you really can't do this one wrong. Any way you want to scribble on the filters works. You can see the difference between the vertical and the circles that I did. This was the one that I did the little squigglies that were kind of like a telephone cord, if anyone knows what that is. This is legs. This one I just did in like rings, and that was the vertical up and down one. And there's our turkey Tom. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Okay, well, I really hope you enjoyed the story, and I hope you made beautiful turkeys. I'm sure you did. There's no wrong way to do them. They all turn out amazingly. So until next week, have a happy Thanksgiving. I love you. Goodbye.